Yep, I am in the full throes of labor right now. It's 9:31 p.m. on March 30th. And in 2023, I was in full out labor. Ah! I'm going to share a video. It's been 3 months since I labored and delivered my first child. I had the labor and delivery of my dreams. I wanted to have a natural vaginal birth in a tub, and I wanted to catch her and pull her up to me. And I got that, most of it. I labored naturally, and I chanted Om. Do you see Makita's little head, my little newborn head? Oh, I miss my baby. And delivery, and it was my peace. It was my salvation. Chanting. For how many hours? I started at 7:30 p.m. and she was delivered by 3:20 a.m. the next day. And I chanted Om. 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 Every time a contraction would start to come, take a deep breath in, fill my lungs, let my diaphragm collapse. And then down from my core, I bring the sound up. Om. And I would make an E sound when I breathe. And then, oh. I did that throughout my labor. Later on, the nurses said, "We've never met anyone who sang throughout their entire labor." But it was the only way I could get through it. It kept me calm. It kept me grounded. It was an amazing experience. And I arrived at the hospital an hour before I think I delivered. And I was already at 10 centimeters by the time the doctor came and checked on me. It took 30 minutes for my intake, maybe 20. And they wheeled me right into the delivery room where the tub was, warm water. And the minute I stood up from the wheelchair and leaned my hands onto the tub to step into the pool, the warm water pool, my water broke. Right as I was putting my hands on the rim of the tub. And then I stepped in, one foot after the other, and I settled in that warm water. The lights were dim, there were candles all around, and the pain just melted away. And all I had to do was focus on breathing and pushing with purpose. And at one point, I thought, she's not going anywhere. She's stuck. We're done. I'm not pushing anymore. It was so painful. And they're like, nope, you gotta push through the pain. And I was like, nope, it's not gonna happen. They're like, no, you have to. You have to push. And I was like, no. But I did it. the midwife had to kind of like help pull her out a little bit, and then she directed me to bring my hands down between my legs, grab her, and pull her up out of the water. And she came out of the water, just eyes wide open and huge. And she was just looking up at me, these huge, beautiful eyes. She was my little mermaid. And I remember just feeling this amazing wave of relief, love, and I felt like we were safe. We were safe from what I ran away from when I fled from. I want to thank those that I reached out to when I had to fundraise and create a second baby shower list to get my basic needs met before Makita was born. There are people who donated and gave without question. Didn't even want to know, didn't need to know what was going on. They just gave. And from the bottom of my heart, I so deeply thank you. I so deeply appreciate you. It gave me that little boost, that little jolt forward that told me, okay, you can do this. You have to do it, but you can do it. You can take care of this baby. You can just step one foot in front of the other and just do what you have to do. And that's what I've been doing. I've been doing this for a little over 3 months now. He'll be 4 months and 2 weeks. That's crazy. My little angel. And my goal and my intention from the very beginning was, I have to be in a safe space. I have to be in a healthy environment. And that continues to be my mantra, and that helps, drives me to continue forward. So I'm on a journey right now. Today I had a court case. I was in court from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. today. It was family court to decide custody jurisdiction for my daughter. I survived domestic abuse, and I have no idea how I got here. I am a little in a state of shock and awe of some of the situations that I found myself in the last 3 years. I so desperately want to understand what happened. How did I get here?
Yup. So it's 9:49 p.m. right now. So this time in 2023, I was still laboring at residence, and eventually my doula pulled the trigger that we need to go to the hospital.